This is my old channel. Throughout the years since 2020, I have brought it up in terms of my past and everything, and as of this video being uploaded, this channel has been deleted forever off of YouTube. However, before that, I decided to take a look back at pretty much every project that I had worked on for this channel, all the way up to the end of 2019 when I left. Going through 1 year alone took 4 hours, I'm not even kidding, and yes, I was absolutely cringing at a lot of points. So, because I figured that nobody wants to sit through a 4-hour video of me giving commentary on my old projects, and also, that is a nightmare to edit, and even more so of a bitch when I have to export it, I have decided to break off the different sessions of me watching my own content over the years so that it's quicker to get out the door, and that way I can turn these binge sessions into a full-length journey. So, without further ado,
Solidarity. Oh, fuck. This is definitely when I was starting to get, like, cutesy with the fucking titles. Instead of just calling it the fucking whatever the actual song title was. What was it called? Oh, this was the, Whatever You Need one, wasn't it? This is also when I was somewhat into Magus Bride. Also, fucking Black Box. I guess the black box is around this entirely. If it is, I'll be like, okay, I can live with that. But if it's just another part of the aspect ratio issue, oh boy. I don't remember why. What was the idea of making this? I don't remember. I knew I was into Esta at the time. That's all I know. I don't know. Maybe I wanted to do this or something. I don't know. Was that what I thought it was? That was... Oh, you fucking naive imbecile. You used interpolated videos. Ugh. See, nowadays, I could actually use the original. I wouldn't have to use interpolating to get that artifacting. Fuck, I hate those goddamn 60 FPS anime videos. They just fucking smother the goddamn footage.
Oh wow, look at this cool animation, but wouldn't it be better if you could hardly fucking tell what was happening? I love how the Japanese and English onomatopoeia is completely unreadable. Kind of an objective improvement.
Hate that. I like the song significantly more than 6 million at least, but yeah, I think I don't the thing is I'm trying to question is just like, why did I do this? Why did I pick this song? I don't know. Yeah, you could tell right out the gate. Oh god, I hate it. God, the fucking artifact. Ugh. Why? Ugh. And here's the thing too, is that I feel like I've used the better, like the original opening before. I don't know why. Ugh, fuck. Did I try to interpolate this to 60 FPS? I didn't, right? No, I didn't. So I don't know why it's like this. Tenchi Muyo. Yeah, Persona 5, the opening. Don't know precisely when I started using it. I think I started using it like sometime before this, but definitely I started to incorporate it a lot more in my videos. The editing overall, I think, is fine. I just really wish I would have replaced that one fucking ending to Kyokai no Kanata with an actual, like, an ending that was not interpolated. Not sure about that bit. Yeah, some of the selections for these clips, I'm looking at this now, and I'm just like, I don't know about that. Like, if I'm going for that, like, I don't mind the anime in particular I chose, but it's just like, maybe go for something a little different. Like for example, there's a scene of them all just laying in the grass. I probably could have just done that instead. Yeah, that's... The whole fight scene feels unnecessary. Yeah, it feels unnecessary. It does. I feel like this could have been something else. And I could have added, like, something different next to it as well.
I'm not in the way here, am I? Yep.
Yeah, it's, like, definitely, I can definitely say that, is this a new one? No, it's not. I can definitely say that, I can definitely say that my editing at this point has gotten better. This song in particular is just like, I don't know why I did this one. I don't know why. I think it, like, and I think that adds to the whole point of, like, why was it even still doing it at this point? Because, mind you, the only reason why I thought it was dying was because this was when because this whole thing started after I got diagnosed with Crohn's disease. And at this point, I had kind of gotten accustomed to the treatments, and I was doing a lot better for myself. And I was just like, especially at this point, I was doing a lot better for myself. I was actually going to, especially at this point, I was going to, I believe my senior year of high school. So yeah, I was. This just this feels so. It's just like, why did I do this? Was it just because I like the song? I guess, but it's just like I feel like I could have. I don't know. I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, a lot of these are just I like the song, but there was also like I could definitely tell back in the day it was just like there was some vibe or there was something where I was just like, yeah, I wanted to make a video about this. But nah, this is I wouldn't say. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's just kind of it exists. That's how I feel about that. Okay, if I'm correct, this definitely was. So, I came out with three. Wait. No, I think it was two actually. Yeah, it was two particular projects. And we're already, mind you, like I already said, we're at October in 2018 at this point. We, I had significantly lessened on the amount of AMVs I was doing. Yeah, I think very much, even in my head at the time, I was very much getting sick and tired of doing these. So yeah. This was part of, I think, I did a full live stream of like a Halloween special of like videos I was working on. One of which was this, which was a comical little fun video. And the next one was a like, it was basically a Blackrock Shooter fanfiction I did at like 3 in the morning. I don't know. I don't know. I'll get to it when I get to it. But yeah, this is Filthy Frank's Ramen King. Yeah. If you want to know my particular inspiration for this, there is a series done, I think, called by Eagle Eightberger. He did like basically his own version of like One Piece. And there's a particular scene which I draw a major reference to because I heard that song in one of his videos. It was just like that was the biggest inspiration for it. Yeah. This was it was fun to do. It was quick. It was simple. I didn't really have to think too much about it. Yeah, I don't really know what to feel about it, but anyway.
おはようございます。今日はラーメンを作ります。楽しみですね。じゃあ始めましょう。Yeah. I still masturbate while eating top ramen at a faster rate. In the bigger quantities, it counts as rape when I'm slurping at this unbelievable pace. I turn the temperature up all the way to sweat up on my face. If you give no effort, if you got no money, then I got a cheap method. Crack it open, throw it in a pan and let it cook, bitch. Now that's a real education, fuck books. If you wanna make it in college, acknowledge all the flavors that be dropping mad knowledge on these pussy-ass canned goods. We got chicken and beef to boost the manhood. Anybody want a piece of me, we'll have to get this ramen first. Start with the shrimp and then the fire. If you're fully blazed, then this shit'll get you higher. 35 cents a pack, 3 for $1. Unbelievable pricing, that's the future of a blue-collar worker. And I'm talking about ramen. The shit'll fill you up when you're feeling like an African. Come back when you're in the state that I'm in and say hi to my homeboy Top Ramen.
Yeah. Very much. It was just a fun little video. Yeah, and this whole say hi to my homeboy Top Ramen, this bit, this was in his video, and I was just like, you know what, I wanted to do a full music video, just because of that. So there you go. I have no notes. Just it's funny. I look, I already knew what I was doing when I made it. I knew what I was doing when I made it. I don't care. Yeah, okay. So first off, I can already tell you, this song is using Ghost from Mystery Skulls. Reason for that being is because of the animated shorts that Mystery Ben did. One of the bigger songs. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was like something about repeated timelines or something. Did I write the full? Yeah, I did. Yeah, you can read it if you want, but let me just tell you, it's very much like a loose interpretation of what Blackrock Shooter's story was, but it's very much framing it as, this girl in particular, she's gone back in time over and over again, and tries to do this timeline differently, realizes that time is like she can't escape fate, and then goes insane. And then through that insanity, she like creates a new version of herself, and that becomes a new that breaks the mold and everything. I don't know. It's stupid teen shit. That is what I can 100% say about it. An original story. Of reaching yeah, that's right, I did at this point. I did this in celebration of reaching 1,000 subscribers. Goddamn. I mean, these channels have currently less than 10,000 at this point, which at the time of when I had left around the time, it did have more or less, I think, the same amount. But it boosted to 10,000 when I was gone, I think. It either was around 7,000 when I had left, or 10,000 when I left. Either way, not gonna matter by the end of this, isn't it? But yeah, oh man. And some of you might be wondering how exactly did I get this popular off of like AMVs? I didn't. It was absolutely, I did anime out of context videos at this point. I did that. I posted anime clips and dub highlights. Like, Konosuba as the dub was one of my biggest videos until it got taken down after surpassing 1 million views. Yeah, shit like that, that's why I got popular. Barely anybody gave a fuck about my MVs, which, as you can no doubt tell, yeah. Even when this was like even when my channel was still growing at this point, like this hadn't reached like even half of the subscribers I had at that time either. So yeah, barely anybody gave a fuck about my MVs. There were some, I imagine, there's some that I think that people did actually find and watch, which, cool. But for the most part, nobody really cared. Okay, so first off, bit of story on that. What I did was I think I increased the contrast in some way to make it darker. Yeah. Also, there you go. That is absolutely just Google Translate-esque. Like, the Symphony of Melancholia. The string of words probably isn't an actual, like, that's not how you say that in Japanese. It's full on Google Translate. It is. And also, I'm not gonna lie, it is clout chasing depression. It is absolutely making content out of depression. Which, you know, that's kind of what artists do, but at the same time, there's a little more thought put into it. Yeah, I didn't think when I made this. It was just like whatever, at 3 in the morning, whatever the fuck is at the top of my head, I'll make that into a video. Boom, done. Yeah. There is one thing, in particular, at the very end, that I genuinely did put thought into. This was not one of them, though. I decided to keep the credits in for this. I don't know why. And you know what I think it was? It's just because I couldn't find a version of this opening scene without credits. Let me just... If you're wondering, anybody wondering about, like, why are you turning down the volume of the music, copyright. That's pretty much it. I know this will get ID'd, but I just don't want it to be full blast or anything, or be incredibly audible to the point where it's just, like, you know, doing this project is just gonna cost me my channel or anything. But yeah.
Also, if you were like, if you're like one of those people where it's just like, oh man, I would like to watch the video without you talking about it. Too fucking bad. These are going away after I'm done. And also, if you want to listen to the music, go listen to the original artists. I don't know if I've made that clear or not. If you like the music that I have used for whatever reason, right? Like artists like Lupe Fiasco or Vici, right? Or even Mystery Skulls. Go listen to the original. By all accounts, I do not have a problem with that. Do absolutely go listen to the original. Go support the original artists. All right. So what I think the whole glitchy 3D effect was supposed to represent was just this timeline is exactly the same as the other ones. I don't know. I just it just feels too I want to be artistic kind of video. That's the thing. It's and if I was here's the problem too, right? Like going off of the mindset of what I was going for. If I was better, I could probably like isolate like the whole glitchy and everything to specifically around Black Rock Shooter and just have this green line be a void of it to kind of get the point home a lot better of what I was intending to go for. But otherwise, it's just, hey, special effects. That's it. Also, it's very much just relying on the original Black Rock Shooter story. This was all entirely relying on Black Rock Shooter's original story. That's why I think this was so easy to do and write. Oh god, the glitchy and the red and blue effects are gone. By all accounts, this must be a brand new timeline. Oh god, it's fucking cringy. I will say, at least with like how silent a lot of these Otherworld clips are in Black Rock Shooter, it works for like self-insert writing. But still. Black and white! Oh god, I'm back in the original timeline! Oh god, I fucking hate it. I don't know what the cut here was implying. I think the reason... Because here's the thing, that scene does actually continue on, I think, for a little longer. Or I could be wrong. But, it's just like, I don't know why... I could have done without, like, this scene. I could have done without this scene. I think I could have. Or maybe rearranged it for a different time. Yeah, it's just like, I could have just said this was a Black Rock Shooter AMV to Ghost. I didn't need to... That's it. That's all I needed to do. It's just, it feels so fucking cringy. Credit where it's due, I did, like, try to get a little subtle with the edits, but I feel like it's just completely unnecessary. Like, oh god, there's a glitch there, implying that this has happened before as well. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Like, again, stuff like that, just, oh, this has also happened before. I think, like, because here's the thing, I had the full, like, scenes, like, the fights, backed up on a hard drive I had. I think I had to actually go and find these clips. But at the same time, it's just, like, I don't... Again, it's hindering on the original Black Rock Shooter's story. It was really easy to fucking write this. That's the thing. I don't know. This is again, like, it's just... It's symbolic! All that shit, I don't... God, it's so cringy. Why is it like... I guess because that's a heart? That's the reason why I did it? I don't know. I don't care. Oh god, it's still glitching out. So it still means it's a part of the original timeline. And I think at this point it was like I just wrote, okay, at this point she's got fed up with trying to change the timeline, so she said, fuck it, kill everything. Hopefully that'll change it. I think that's what I wrote. God, it is teen artsy shit. That's all I can say about that. It's just... Yeah, it's just like, I just didn't need to, like, this didn't need to be like an original story. It did not. It wasn't original. It wasn't an original. I ripped off Black Rock Shooter, basically. Oh, but you gave it your own spin. Like, yeah, but the spin was shit. It sucks. It fucking sucks. And I know, because I could have absolutely, if I were going to do, like, an original story based around these clips, I could have done something a lot more, like, more interesting and, like, different than this. This sucks. This sucks. Also, it's literally just, like... What I'm doing here is I took a picture of, like, the star, or, like, the video of, like, that star, which was in the original anime, and just going black and white, and then making it more, and then upping the contrast to the point where the only, like, white thing you can see, like, is the star itself, and everything else is just pitch black. Which I think that's, like, the thumbnail, right? Yeah, it's just this star, just on a black background. Just a white star on a black background, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I don't care. It's... don't care. It's bad. The editing... Okay, I will say this. The editing is fine. The editing is fine. The context of this being an original story and everything, it sucks. It sucks. It does. I'd hate this. Yeah, I hate this. It's... Ah, look, it's my old ugly mug.
I'm spending all my time for watching what it